they know what's up. So
he his sermons, he had as many views as others.
Oh, okay.
He definitely go in.
yeah.
And he is not about the lights. He said he don't care about the lights.
Security this way?
It's all going through.
Okay.
Yeah. You okay?
All right.
You felt what? Some wind.
Right.
When I tell you I'm sweating, guys, we made it. But she warned me. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, that's what I need
Yes, that's not saying something.
from the inside.
Yes.
Cause when Amber said it's gonna be 90 degrees, I said, for what and why? I'm really about to cry. That's okay. We made it to Houston. Oh, another bus.
Let's see.
If y'all could have been a part of how many cars we have been through trying to get a car.
About to be on number 5, guys.
It's so crazy because you go from like, oh, a car service giving you a car and they picking your car and you be like, I guess. But you get options here. So we'd have been through at least 4 different cars. The
About
first
to be
one.
on number 5.
Yeah, cause what? They just be coming with cars, y'all. Cars are the cars. You just gotta stay ready.
Papa, so let's go.
He would have loved that.
Let me get your food. Thanks.
It's a big meal. You need some breakfast later on?
No,
No, we trying to not.
travel there, so.
Guys, we're at the mall.
Freezing.
Amber, it's cold. It's gonna be okay. But I also don't feel it because You say that? This. Yeah. Nice and simple. Low quality. Got a little texture to it. Okay, she said no to that for her. And that makes sense. I like stuff like this. Not necessarily that color all the time, but like, give me a nice zip up. Give me a layer. That may slow me down a little bit, but it ain't bad colors. And stuff like that. We just want. You like that? What's that? I like these. But they're good. They work. Got a nice little structure to it. Like, let's do a matching set. Like, come on. It was good. Colors. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Is this $34?
A sock store. Amber really loves socks. Fun socks. Look at that. All right, here's the room. I love it. I really don't. But we wanted to save money in some area. We're barely in the room. Ain't no point in spending so much money, which is real. Also, too, I meant to get an Afro pick and I did not get one. So maybe we can go to Target in the morning and I can fluff my hair out. I don't know. But we're about to go to bed. I'm out. I'm tired. Who is it? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Just know I tried to film, guys, but that didn't really happen. Got my toner back. I had to put it in one of these. Oh, edges. Alrighty. Salad pretzels, cheesecake cookies, chocolate pretzels. Peanut pretzels.
Cheesecake shop didn't see my name.
Pringles. Name. Also, too, that kept going into this one, so I had to move stuff around. So mine's looking messy at this point, but that doesn't need to be near anything.
I need to carry it in the morning like this.
They're like, "What's that, man?" I'm like, "Oh, just my snack box." Good morning. It's conference day. Say something, Amber.
Good morning.
We're here.
We're so excited.
So excited. We're giving Cosmo and Wanda.
We really are. You guys have to see our complete outfit.
Yeah, we'll
you
show
shall. You shall.
Period.
I don't know. Who else?
Can you turn it off for me?
Is that an alarm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mascara. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes with this new color, certain things I can't do anymore. So I really don't band my hair because it will for real stretch it out, and that's not the goal. So we'll see how this goes. Taking this down. I'm not gonna react. I'm gonna just let it wake up. I should have did this earlier, not 2 seconds before we gotta leave. But hopefully it wakes up and it looks like something. Because right now, no. Right now, return to sender immediately. Side part, ew. It just gotta wake up. It just has to wake up. It's fine.
Around you and tell them, I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you. I love your pro pattern. I want to see that. Your pro pattern is
There is no lack in my life. I have more than enough.
To encourage the people of God to strive together to establish order in this earth because they know who they are and what they are called to do. She emphasizes nothing will be restrained from the people of God, which they have imagined to do because they are one. Ladies, please welcome Pastor J.C. Flowers.
Now, our time together requires that we refuse to return home like we came. I'm not going back like I came to this one. And you might be okay. You might have it all cranked up. But I don't want to leave this place like I came. Our time together will place pressure on us to arise and say, no more, enough is enough, never again. Actually, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being depressed or being the victim. I'm sick and tired of being angry or emotion ruled or oppressed or depressed. I'm sick and tired of being defeated. Our time together will demand that we exemplify, pay attention, a spiritual aggression that ignites in us a hope that will not be denied. Spiritual desperation for a touch from the great therapist, the great healer, Jehovah Rapha, the great physician. Matthew. Some of us have sought out temporary relief to no avail. Without Christ, there's no permanence. There's no real relief without Christ. In our text, we peep into the life of a woman who was ceremonially unclean. Leviticus 15:33, bleeding, hemorrhaging, she was in their presence bleeding like that, she would be stoned to death. It was not allowed. But you see, she was unstoppable, unbeatable, undefeatable, and she needed something from one person. And she refused to back down. She grew worse, but refused to quit. And look at us in our generation, in our times. How many folk quit on their marriages, quit parenting, quit churches, quit ministries. We quit. Where's that intestinal fortitude? The spiritual tenacity essential to us getting to the other side. We soon quit. She refused to. She invested in her own healing over and over as I'm studying these passages for years from Mark and from Luke and from Matthew's presentation. I wonder how many times we really invest in our emotional health.
Trying to negotiate with God. She didn't have time for that. She didn't have time to negotiate or argue. She had to step up and do what she had to do. She could have been like, Moses, oh my God. She could have complained, but it says immediately she cut off her son's foreskin. And you know, that relationship, that addiction, that mindset, that attitude, that problem, whatever it is, cut it off. Say cut it off, ladies. Cut it off. For your own joy. For your own peace of mind. For your own freedom. For your own liberation. Cut it off.
I got my sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
For a barbecue place, it's supposed to be within the top.
See, they can't see it because of me, but it's a thing in there. You said, all right, this was nice. I did my part. Yes. On your side.
I'm from the DMV area, so DC. I'm from Maryland.
I'm from Detroit.
I say for what?
Huh? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, just recording it for you before I devour it. All right, I'm ready. That potato sounds good. Did you already try it? We're going in for the night session. See, the light is not great, but okay. Well, just expecting us. But like you said, you didn't go to last year. This is your first time to this one. It's going good, in my opinion. Like
This is my first one.
elevated.
Period. I know. So I got butterflies coming in.
Really?
I was like,
I think it's good. No, seriously. And that's the expectation to have. Because we all here for the same, well, not the same, the ultimate reason. Right. And encounter God like never before. But we all come here with something. That's all like what she said earlier about we're not leaving the same. Yeah. And you hear that a lot, people say, but that's the expectation we should be having. I don't want to leave the same.
she listed all those things about. I said those things I didn't even know I had it on that.
Because why did she call me out like that? It does.
That's it. Give him the glory that no one. My name is strength. Your name is power. A strong tower. And it makes me say, there's nobody like you. Time
as a tool in his hands and a gift that will work for our good and his glory. I'm going to be in the book of 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel chapter 16. I want to give you just a little bit of context because we're about to walk into a scene where the prophet Samuel was commissioned by God to go to the house of a man named Jesse. So the universe has decided that you are necessary for creation. How dare we allow anybody who doesn't have a heaven or a hell to put us in to make us think that we don't matter? Because they didn't choose us. Because they walked away. Because they decided to blame us. They decided to shame us. Deuteronomy chapter 31 and 6 says that God will never leave you nor forsake you. To leave someone is to physically separate yourself from them. To forsake someone is to emotionally separate yourself from them. God has made a promise that he will never physically nor emotionally separate himself from you. But the problem with all of us is we get so fixated on who walked away that we forget who never left.
Happy early morning. I got my food, and that's all that matters. I also discovered that I started my period. Not discovered, but I started my period yesterday. I was sitting there like, ain't no way. And yes way, that's what happened to me. So that's fun. That's why I'm looking like this right now. Amber in the gas station again. But day 2, final day of the conference, and I'll take y'all with me again. It's kind of hard to film. Like the light will be great, then it go blurry. I'm like, what's going on? So just know I'm trying.
So hear your people sing, holy to the King of Kings. Holy.
Here's something you have to know. This story took place in the town called Bethsaida. This is where approximately where scholars believe this took place. Interestingly enough, Philip is also from Bethsaida. And so Jesus does what Jesus does, and he continues on, and he performs the miracle, and he feeds the 5,000. Jesus knew exactly what Philip was going to do, but he was asking Philip, in other words, will you partner with me in what I'm wanting to do? Can your character and your integrity uphold what God has called you to do?
I have the answer to that, but I just know that I've been a person who struggled with self-esteem, and not knowing who I am, why I am, who created all the things, like not knowing myself has led me to a life of low self-esteem. Most of my life, I've never thought anything of myself. I've always been able to mask confidence really well. Like I know how to put on really well. And it wasn't until last year that I was really faced with the reality of who I am and the reality of who God created me to be at the same time. And I think in that, like knowing the truth of who I was in that moment, and then the gentleness and kindness of the Lord to at least show me the truth. Because sometimes the truth is hard, right? But the fact that he tells us the truth is a kindness. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it might hurt, but he's telling you the truth. Because how many people in your life have lied to you, right? I've lied to people who I've said I loved, right? And so, but he actually loves us and doesn't lie to us. So he showed me the truth of who I was, and at the same time showed me who he created me to be. And when I had that simultaneous experience with the Lord, it brought me to a humbling place where now I don't have confidence out of my own works. I'm confident in him.
Shame is me looking inward and moving accordingly. Then I think it gives you the confidence to realize, like, I got to put that to death too. So when it comes to your story, at the end of the day, your story doesn't belong to you. You don't own it. Like it's actually a stewardship. And so when you look at the woman at the well, you know, in John 4, she leaves the thing at the thing. I can't think straight because I'm high off Dayquil and Benadryl. I took both of them at the same time just so I can hit off all the things. She left the thing and then she went back to the place and she like, hey, there was this man I just met and he just told me everything I ever did. She didn't have any shame because she was free. You know? And so I think that's what I would simply say is that if you consider your neighbor as better than yourself, if you see your story as a means of glorifying God and not protecting yourself, if you see that the courage to be honest is also faith, then tell your story.
We're going to Torchy's. I hope they like it. Because that matters. I didn't really say I was with you, Christina, so I'm going to show you. Y'all with Christina. We met her last year. Hey. We back at it again.
Part 2.
Come on. We just love connections. I'm about to eat.
I don't know why. I thought it was 3 o'clock already. Oh, you can bring it for here.
They're like, actually, you blocked the starter, so as your friends eat. Actually, I'm looking for her.
We're just touring homes. You know, sometimes you just gotta see big so you can start dreaming big. Oh, there she go. I was like, you gotta start seeing big so you start dreaming big.
The style is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody show?
Yeah, let me find out.
I guess you can get the change.
I kind of like that too. Actually, I like this layout, guys. I actually do like this a lot. And probably because of cabinets are vlog and I'm freaking out. I don't want to hear the laundry. If I can be honest with you, I don't want to hear it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like the little curved window.
Love it.
Yes. Love it.
My next shower will have
Mm-hmm. Oh, my nose up.
it's not interesting.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, I doubt.
I like the color. I know. Yeah, no, I don't need to be curving. I need to go right to my destination.
And that's how my husband looks.
See, to me, this is welcoming. I can entertain. This is just enough. Yes. That's how they show how the outside of the homes looked. Yes.
Okay.
Been checking them out.
Yes. Stay next door. You told us to come.
And you got the waterfall. It's cute. Well, they said really for the kids. I'm like, well, I got grown kids, so. But that's fine. Jack and Jill. And up the hill. That was genius.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. Okay, let me try this chair.
Oh, this room is cute. Okay. This is loud. Y'all, that's my girl, Studio McGee. She's coming out with the heat.
Guitar, she has always found it easy to communicate to people through lyrics and melodies. Her desire is to see the body of Christ united and empowered, which fuels her drive to make music that inspires others to worship God. Please stand on your feet and prepare to worship with Naomi Rain.
Somebody say, I refuse. Can I teach just for a second? See, the oil on your life, which means anointing, if you want to understand where it comes from, shepherds used to pour oil on the sheep's head. So what they would do is, because fleas and ticks would burrow their way into the sheep's ear and would kill the sheep. So when David is writing, he anoints my head with oil. The oil on the sheep would prevent ticks and flies from getting into the sheep's ear and killing it. So when you're oily, you're slippery. So doubt can try to grab you, but you're too slippery, it can't hold you. Anxiety can try to grab you, but you're too slippery, it can hold you. So I want this to take a different meaning. When you are anointed by God as his sheep, this means things can try to grab you, but they can't hold you.
I really want some mango. So Amber is my mango picker. I'm gonna go with this.
Pray and believe.
Father, that's how it's supposed to taste. Janae's gonna enjoy it.
Now she could have got a fresh mango,
Guys, they're never fresh and ready. And then she wanted me to wait for 4 days.
We could have ate it on Sunday.
See, she trying to make me wait. I want it today. I knew that was gonna happen.
After we came from church.
See, don't play with. See, no, I want it today.
Husband, but does she do a conference?
It's more of a tour.
Okay. And we're gonna determine if you just don't like real mango.
I must not like real mango. I want the mango that's cut up in a slice, and that's really golden. That is light skin yellow.
We have discovered Janae likes fake mango.
We need to post.
Because you know that.
But he stopped. We're proud of ourselves. We're okay. Okay, I guess we can go down the stairs. Told you my kids. I don't think so. Oh, gonna be kind of fast. It's time for the train ride. Choo choo. Okay. Sharks. You seen the sharks?
The historic just ahead was built in the late 1800s. It was used to pump water from the bayou for Houston residents and for the fire stations to utilize. And that became the end of the waterworks building. Now, it's home to 200,000 gallons of seawater. In the fall of 2000, there are numerous rows of shark teeth. The most numerous sharks in our exhibit are brown sharks, which are frequently found off the coast of Galveston. The brown sharks that you see here uses its toothed saw to kill its prey. The large female sawfish you see actually survived Hurricane Harvey's flood. Due to her ability to live in lower oxygen environments and in both fresh and salt water, she was able to maintain until we could get the
He almost got us.
Aquarium staff to get over there and catch that monster.
We found. What did she say?
Anything on the right or left side with a footrest.
Or with a footrest?
I thought she said with a footrest.
Got little headphones. I was wondering who's gonna wear the headphones, and that makes sense.
We made it out of love. We're ready for the movie.
Amber, say something.
I I love basketball. We all know how it go. I guess he was wrong. We ain't gonna focus on that. Okay? We need to focus. She played him too much. Okay? We're gonna focus just on the end. Anyway, do you, girl? We got snacks, but they also have like concession stuff too. Amber got some nachos.
And then, what do you mean? We would have never got back together.
I agree. Yes, he going out with the girl, right in her face. He played it in her face.
In her face. You also play basketball and you got mad at me because I had curfew? Like you don't know. Oh my God.
That part is true. Okay.
I said, then you get the girl number at the party. Okay, that's one thing. You talk about it's nobody.
It's nobody, and
You
she
know
showed
that's
up.
nobody. Who
Don't
was
know me.
nobody? But no,
Yeah.
Quincy. Then I ain't trying to get back with you.
Why are you sitting here? Why was you waiting for me if you wasn't trying to get? I agree. Sitting here watching it a little bit with better perspective, better angle, thought process,
Better age.
better age.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, that was wrong. Real fast. Okay.
That same type of emotion to get them back because they hurt you so bad. And so I think that is when you can really understand that you are walking and healing.
Like, you really my business, so don't do that. Y'all,
Once you eat that, you gonna eat it all. You ain't gonna have to have it at the airport.
guys, we're leaving out.
Last day.
Time for the airport. What a time. But we had a good time, and
We had a great time. Such a great time.
yes, y'all enjoyed the vlog and hanging out with us. And yes. We're gonna miss Christina. That's our girl. We're gonna figure out where to next.
Yes.
Where to next?
Let me know if you go to the upper